This video is for you if you're ready to connect and embody sovereign, divine, feminine energy. The first card I pulled is Cordelia. You see a feminine fairy goddess enshrined with the beauty of the forest. The card says you have been indoors too long, go outside and get some fresh air. So when we think of being sovereign, we might think of taking charge of our life, going out and conquering the world. But feminine energy operates in a different way. Allow your frolic, allow your inner child to guide the way back into the heart of sacred sovereignty, back into sacred power. When you connect to nature, you connect to the most essential part of who you are. And this essential sacred part, divine part of who you are is beyond modern day life conditioning, that which we call civilization. Might be an outdated dream, something we used to allow to take place in our life because a lot of people told us that this is the way to go. Playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestations. Yet again, the path to feminine empowerment is not necessarily waking up and charging into the day with masculine energy. It's about allowing your inner child to run freely, allowing your inner child's needs to be met, remembering who you are before conditioning sets in and told you who you should be. So the first step towards embodying that which you truly are, a divine goddess embodied on earth, is not by forcing, is not by going outside of yourself. It's by allowing that which you've been this whole time to come through. So Cordelia is connected to the fairy realm, the fairy kingdom, the fae. A lot of people believe that fairies are woo-woo. They're not. They're only part of your world if you believe and you allow them to be. If you look at Celtic mythology, European, Northern European mythology and cosmology, you'll find a lot of strength lies within the fairy realms if you know how to access and work with the fae. Do you necessarily need to believe in other dimensions to embody goddess energy right now? No, but they are there for you to access when you need the inner alignment and the strength of the natural world and the elemental and the cosmic world to guide you back to who you truly are. So ask yourself, what do you really like to do? And how can you do that whilst being in nature? Maybe go outside and incorporate some of your passions into activities that you might enjoy and connect to the elements. So why has the sacred divine feminine being ostracized? Why is there fragmentation and disturbance that took place? Because it took place here on earth, and now we are where we are. The next card I pulled is the goddess Astara. She's a Germanic goddess. She's all about sunlight, renewal, abundance, associated with springtime, the spring equinox, fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So divine sacred energies have been fragmented, disturbed, burned, brutally mishandled, and kept tucked away in the little crevices of landscapes, massive art. Because, well, if you look at this picture, you're meant to be fertile, not only within your body, but also in your creations. This doesn't necessarily mean you have to be pregnant to call yourself a goddess, but it means that you see yourself, you witness yourself as life itself, because you are life-giving, and therefore you also life-receiving. So to understand that goddess embodiment is powerful, and you are powerful when you step into your sacred femininity, is the key to an awakening, global awakening here on earth. And this is why sacred femininity has been fragmented and disturbed. But now, since this is a remembering of who you truly are, you don't have to live there. How do you do this? You set your sights higher, increase your standards, and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. So domestication told you what to do, what to be, what to feel, how to think, how to act, how to dress, what career you should follow, what mannerisms you should have. And in this domestication, you have lost sight of the fact that you are the universe itself. You are beautiful and powerful. And your soul is calling out for you to express and embody and play. No one is going to give you permission to do so. You might be doing this in the dark without any validation, without any clear path forward. But this is your sign, that you should do it. Allow yourself to flow with the endless possibilities of the now moment. Everything is here, and you already contain everything because you are consciousness itself. Nothing is outside of you. Nothing is outside of you. There is no separation between you and God. So how to restore this connection and ultimately divine embodiment of the sacred feminine? Here we have a personal favorite, Goddess Diana. She is also associated with Artemis, the archer, the wild and wonderful feminine principle that is connected to the elements and nature and freedom and the maiden. She's also associated, she's also associated with the moon. She's a Roman moon goddess. Focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So coming back to the fact that Diana, or the modern day expression of Wonder Woman, if you are a comic book lover or you've watched the movie, Diana is filled with lots of masculine traits and masculine energy. She goes to war for her people in the modern day retelling of Wonder Woman. However, the essential feminine path is, rather than to go to war and create more resistance towards what you don't want, focus on what you do want. Your rebellion is your creation. Your rebellion is your creation. Your rebellion is your creation. If you take charge of your mind, your body, and your spirit, you direct your life towards your ultimate new beginning. And this is for us and within all of us. When you remember to do so, just by being it, you give other people permission to do so as well. Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Have a gratitude attitude. Restoration of the sacred divine feminine can only be activated and embodied through self-love, through taking care of your energy, nurturing your energy body, coming home to yourself again and every moment by surrendering the conditioned mind and connecting to your heart space. From this place, you become more aware of certain symbols, certain animal totems, certain energies that pop up back into your reality again and again. These are not mere coincidences. The more you focus on gratitude and the more you connect to love consciousness, the more apparent these synchronicities become. They're like little gifts and little messages from the angelic realm, from your spiritual guides, and from higher vibrational beings. The goddess herself is telling you that you don't have to worry about anything today or any other day, as long as you're just doing your best for that day. Today might be a 10% day, tomorrow might be 100% day. You honor your body and your inner needs while doing your best and focusing on your own creation, focusing on your own potent passions and what ignites your flame. Stay the course, right? Focus on why you're here, why you exist. That which is inside of you that calls you home to your own soul expression. Any other messages, universe, spirit guides? The next card that I pulled in terms of messages that the universe wants to give you is Sig, was I believe Siege is the correct pronunciation. Pretty powerful, Pretty powerful. So this is the Gnostic primordial state, that which we call the void of all creation, the mother of eons, the mother of Christos and Sophia, that which you can only embody through stillness, quiet time. She says, take some quiet time alone to rest and meditate, contemplate. The sacred feminine is all about receiving from the universe, and the only way that you're open to receive from the universe is if you value silence. A lot of people are afraid of silence. Here's the thing, silence is not void of sound. Silence is the power of presence. If you're really tuned into true power of silence, you can hear angel choirs vibrating and making love to all the cells of your being. The power of silence, the womb space of all creation, is calling you deeper and deeper inside of yourself, and is telling you that it's time to heal the aspect of nurturing, of mothering, not only the people, places, things, beings, animals, surroundings that you find yourself in, but also your inner child, your inner mother. When we heal ourselves, we heal the next generation to come. We are all consciousness. And what we heal in ourselves, we heal in others, and we stop the cyclical, fragmented, patriarchal society to tell us who to be, where to go, and how to experience life. We can come home to the understanding that we are not merely a drop in the ocean. We are the ocean itself. Remember, you're not just a wave. You're not a coming and a going, a birth and a death. You are eternity. And it's your time now. It's your time. Time does not even exist. It's a moment after moment, in a moment after a moment, in a moment. However, the time experience, right? The experience of time is real. So the experience that you have here on earth only lasts a moment before you decide to move or to experience a different dimension. So why are you here? What is it that your soul is calling out for you to be and to do? It's already inside you. You're it. I love you so much. Peace, and we'll speak again, I suppose. Like and subscribe. Oh my goodness, if this resonates.